Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Come On Shine, and today I'm going to deal with a very important poem and very famous poem. You can find it in your syllabus also, in UG syllabus. That is Rape of the Lock. But before going to video, I'd like you to please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. I know you watch my video but you don't subscribe it. Why you should subscribe? Because I work very hard, and when you subscribe my channel, that motivates me a lot to make more important videos. Okay, so let's get started with the introduction part. So, The Rape of the Lock was written by Alexander Pope and first published in 1712, then reworked and again published in 1714. The poem is a mock epic that satirizes the upper class in London at that time. This poem is of 5 cantos, so let's get started with the first canto. So, in the beginning of the poetry, Pope memorizes firstly the goddess of poetry and art, a muse whose name is Girl. It refers to one of Pope's friend, John Curl, and from whom Pope got inspiration of writing Rape of the Lock. Basically, the protagonist of this poetry is Belinda. And this Belinda is based on a character, Arabella Farmer. She is a very beautiful woman. I mean, the most beautiful woman in that locality. And she was guided by so many small spirits. She had two curled hair falling on her face, which adds more beauty to her face, which is called here locks. That curled hair falling on her face called locks, and the title based on these lock itself, that is called Rape of the Lock. And guys, the ma'am who taught me this poem, she was also very beautiful, and her name was Henna. So come to the point. It was late morning, and Belinda was still sleeping on her cozy bed, and small spirits like Ariel showing her dreams that to be very conscious with men, because men can be dangerous for her nowadays. And her lapdog, his name was Shock. He was also thinking that Belinda is sleeping too late. And when she gets up, she forgot the warning given by Self Spirit and started reading love letters given by those men who loved her. And Canto 2 begins when Belinda moves to Hampton Court on a boat through Thames River. Everyone was shocked by watching her beauty because she dressed up very beautifully. She applied so much makeup and jewelries. So everyone was shocked by watching her beauty. One of those men, the Baron, named Lord Petre, Baron is based on the character Lord Petre, decided to steal one of those Belinda's lock because that was looking so attractive on her. And everyone was happy on that boat except Ariel. Ariel was the guardian spirit who was giving task to all small spirits. So Ariel was the guardian spirit who was not happy in that boat. Ariel assigned all spirits a task to take care of Belinda's dress, makeup and hair, and he himself would keep an eye on her dog. And there Lord Baron prayed to God of Love that his plan would be successful of stealing a lock of hair. And Canto 3 begins when boat reached to Hampton Court, and there everyone was enjoying the party, and there Belinda chose to play a game that is of 3 people, and the name was Ombre, and she was playing the game with 2 gentlemen. Her first card was Spadolo, second card was Manolo. Unfortunately, her third card was Besto, which was unsuccessful card. At first, she was playing with her strong cards, and the situation was like a win-win for her. She was playing with her king of spirits, but then Baron played and started dominating Belinda. And then Baron started playing with his diamond card. And he also won Belinda's Queen of Hearts. But then Belinda started playing with her King of Hearts and won the match. Then she celebrated her victory, and when they were having coffee, With and with the smell of that coffee, Baron again memorized that he has to steal the lock of Belinda. Meanwhile, Clarissa came and offered Baron a scissor. This scissor here symbolized as a weapon for Baron to act upon his plan, means to steal the lock, to cut the lock. And their self started ringing Belinda's earring to warn her to protect herself. And Baron was trying to go near Belinda again and again to cut her locks. Adele tried to go Belinda's inner thought, but somehow he didn't enter into her thought, and Baron successfully cut her locks finally. And Baron started celebrating his victory, and there Belinda was worried. Belinda was shocked that why he is celebrating. She won the match, then why he is celebrating? What had happened? So Canto third is very important, guys, because Belinda lost her locks in this canto itself, okay, which can be served as the climax of the story. Then Canto 4 starts, where Belinda was very upset that she lost her locks, and Belinda goes to her a friend, Thalestris, and explained her grief. Thalestris was also very sad as Belinda. Then Thalestris went to her boyfriend, Sir Plume, and said to go to the Baron and ask those locks to return back, to take back those locks. Then Baron said, I want to return these locks until my last breath. Until and unless I'm breathing, I won't return these locks. There Belinda crying, and 5 starts, and everyone was in support of Belinda, but still Baron had no any concern to return her locks. Then Clarissa came to Belinda to talk, and here her speech is very important that I will interpret to you. Say why are beauties honored the most? Since painted or not painted, all shall fade. And she who scorns a man must die a maid. And trust me, dear, good humor can prevail. And airs and flights and screams and scolding fail. Beauties in vain their pretty eyes may roll. Charms strike her the sight, but merit wins the soul. Okay, these quotation is very important. These dialects are very important. I think you should take a screenshot of this. Okay. In short, she tried to make her understand that a woman should not give so much stress on their beauty, but they should improve their morality and knowledge, personality. But no one cared on Clarissa's speech, and Thalestris also called her prude. Then Belinda went to the Baron and attacked him and pinched his nose and blew a snuff powder, and Baron sneezed now. And then he doesn't even care about his death too. And in this mob, Belinda's locks also misplaced somewhere in the mob, in the fight. And the poem came to an end, where we can see Pope's statement that your lock went to heaven. At the end of the poem, we can see Pope's statement that your lock went to heaven, like Baroness's lock. Baroness was a queen of Egypt whose husband went for a war, and for his safety, Baroness cut her locks, which went to heaven, which is a classical myth Pope tried to relate with Belinda's lock of hair. Here, Belinda's lock of hair comes to symbolize the absurdity of the importance afforded to female beauty in society. And that's the end of the poem. I hope you liked it, and if you like it, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon, and I will meet you in next video. Till then, bye, goodbye, and keep loving literature.